Discover the allure of Prague with Tripedia. Immerse yourself in the heart of Europe's most enchanting city. From historic castles to charming cobblestone streets, our channel is your passport to Prague's best places. Join us as we unravel the city's secrets and showcase its hidden treasures. Like, subscribe, and let's explore the beauty of Prague together. Charles Bridge. Every person who comes to Prague must see the Charles Bridge, which is one of the best places to see. It is the most famous bridge in all of Europe and is made of old Gothic stone. It connects the lesser town to the old town. This bridge is famous for the beautiful old statues of Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV and the country's most beloved saint, John of Nepomuk. They were built under the direction of architect Peter Parler. The building is set up so that the tomb of Saint Vitus faces the setting sun on the equinox. It has stunning views of the river Vltava and the beautiful Gothic towers. After the sun goes down, this bridge looks better and is less crowded. Prague Castle. This old castle was built around 880 AD and is the world's biggest complex. It is also one of the best places for tourists to visit in Prague. It is the most famous building in Prague. It stands proudly on a hill, dominating the skyline, and looks out over the city from the castle district, which is higher than the lesser town. The most important ancient building inside the castle walls is Saint Vitus Cathedral. It's interesting how the different buildings that make up Prague Castle Complex work together. There are churches, state houses, fortifications, towers, a monastery, art galleries, museums, and Golden Lane. The complex of the castle is free to enter, but you need to buy a ticket to get into the building itself. Today, the President of the Czech Republic rules from this well-known spot in Prague. The National Museum. The National Museum has many important items from many fields, such as zoology, anthropology, archaeology, and mineralogy. It was recently remodeled after being closed for 7 years. It is yet another well-known spot for tourists to see in Prague. The best part of this museum is the archaeology display, which has Roman artifacts from the 1st and 2nd centuries. The archaeology area also has huge finds from the Bronze Age and the early Iron Age. One of the best things to do in Prague is to go to the National Museum. Wenceslas Square. One of the best things about Prague's new town is Wenceslas Square, which was built so beautifully. It is also one of the top 10 places to see in Prague. People in Bohemia honor Saint Wenceslas, so the square is named after him. You can also find a figure of him there. It was built in the 1400s during the reign of Charles IV and was originally a market where horses were sold. Since then, it has grown into an important public space in the city. Even so, this spot is still used for events and demonstrations. The Clementinum and the National Library. 5 old Baroque houses make up the Clementinum. The National Library of the Czech Republic is one of them. After the Jesuits were kicked out in 1782, it was turned into a public library. This library has more than 6 million books, including a lot of copies of every book written in the Republic of Czech. The main attractions in this library hall are the astronomical tower, the mirror chapel, and the ceiling work that was created by an artist. A lot of classical concerts, jazz events, and gatherings take place at the Clementinum. The Municipal House. It is easy to see some great Nouveau art in Prague, like the Municipal House of Prague. The biggest and most important concert hall in Prague, the Smetana Hall, is in this government building. The beautiful stained glass windows and paintings inside the hall are very amazing, as is the front of the hall, which has a huge mural on the arch and balcony and a huge dome behind it. The Church of Our Lady before Tin. One of the most well-known places to visit in Prague is the Church of Our Lady before Tin. This church, which is also known as Tin Church, has a beautiful 80-meter-tall spire on each side. The church has a lot of tombs, paintings of Baroque altarpieces from 1649, one of the best pipe organs from the 17th century in Europe, and a Northern Gothic entrance with a sculpture of the death of Christ. The National Gallery. It was built in 1925 and is one of the most famous places to visit in Prague. It is home to some of Europe's most important and well-known art collections. The Velitrosny Palace has a lot of collections from the 1800s to the present time. Here you can find the work of Czech artists as well as foreign artists like Picasso and Monet. Sculpture, fashion, applied arts, and photography are some of the other types. Kutna Hora. Kutna Hora is an hour's drive from Prague. It is one of the most peaceful places to visit in Prague in the winter, and the Cathedral of St. Barbara there is famous for its beautiful architecture. The best thing about this place is ossuary. The bodies of people who died in wars and plagues were found under a small church. A group of artists was hired to turn this tomb into the strange sight it is now. All of the ornaments are made from real bones. Old Town Square. One of the best places to see in Prague is Old Town Square. The historic square is in the middle and draws people from all over the world. The well-known Prague astronomical clock and the Old Town Hall Tower are the best things about the place. People all over the world know the market for its amazing Easter and Christmas markets. We strongly advise that you do not miss this if you are in Prague at this time. The Lenin Wall. One of the unique things to see in Prague is the Lenin Wall. This ordinary wall is near the Charles Bridge and is covered in bright graffiti and song lines that were inspired by John Lennon. There are a lot of Instagrammers in the city who like to go there. Lenin's date is still a time for loyal fans to come here and honor him. Dancing House. The Dancing House is one of the most photographed places in Prague. People work out of this building. It has a French restaurant on the roof where people can drink and enjoy the view. When the weather is nice, you'll have the best time at this amazing site. It is without a question one of the best places to visit in Prague. Strahov Monastery. If you want to find something different to do in Prague, these amazing libraries are a great choice. The Strahov Monastery is a must-see for art fans. It is on top of one of Prague's hills. You should love the inside of the library. It has 2 rooms with different kinds of books in each one, making it a great place for people who love reading. Thank you for joining us on our travels around the world with Tripedia. We hope that our videos have given you a glimpse into the incredible diversity and beauty of our planet. We believe that travel is not just about ticking off destinations on a bucket list, but about immersing yourself in new cultures, meeting new people, and creating unforgettable memories. As you continue your own journey, we encourage you to explore with an open heart and an open mind. Whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or with family, every trip is a chance to learn, grow, and connect with the world around you. Thank you for being a part of the Tripedia community, and we look forward to continuing to share our adventures with you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration and tips. Until next time, safe travels.